What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Ticker Fee video and welcome to the Ticker Fee family. So the symbol we're going to be talking about today is OCGN or Ocugen, and what we're going to be talking about specifically is the one big reason, really multiple reasons, why Ocugen is skyrocketing higher on the chart analysis, which we'll talk about at the beginning of the video and towards the end, as well as what investors place the analysts reported. And then we'll finish this video off with the chart analysis. So guys, for those that have been supporting me so far and have just continued to watch my videos, I appreciate it so much. It means so much to me, and I'll continue to bring out as many videos and what the latest updates are with all these stocks as soon as possible for each company. Now, with that being said, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I like to talk about stocks. I like to break them down, see what they're all about, and why and what makes these stocks go up and down on the chart. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. If this is your first time listening to this channel and you've never been on my actual page, what I want to point out is that there are many stocks that I've talked about and I've broken down, and I've just elaborated on what kind of services they have, what kind of products they have, what it is, the overall foundation of that company. But also, just so you know, there's been a lot of shout outs through these past couple of months of some of the stocks that people want me to break down. So I wanted to point that out, that way you know. So leave a comment down below if there's a stock that you want me to talk about. But specifically, what I also wanted to let you know and share is that this Ocugen, this company right here, this video, it points out what the company is about and what their foundation is. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check out what the big reason and the many reasons are why it's been skyrocketing on the charts. So this is the major news. Now keep in mind, this company has been working really hard these past couple of months, and so I wanted to point that out because they've been doing a really good job. Now when it comes to Ocugen, once again, they are on the move, which I like, right? So they're looking at the daily double-digit gains as of early morning, which was a couple days ago. So here's what the announcement was, and this is what's making it skyrocket. So again, keep that in mind. So the key announcement was made by Mexico's health regulator. So in Mexico, they approved the use of the COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin, which is what Ocugen has been working for and building this whole entire time. This vaccine has been developed by Bharat Biotech, which is the Indian partner of Ocugen and is one of the key drivers of Ocugen's incredible stock price move this year. Again, great news. So you're going to see on the charts, which I'm sure you have, but it's also going to continue to linger a little bit longer because this is really good information. So again, I wanted to point that out. Now, currently, the Covaxin has been approved for use in a number of countries globally, with India removing clinical trial language from the vaccine earlier this year, which again was a great catalyst. Now, Mexican regulators appear excited to bring another vaccine option to the table. Now, Mexico's Foreign Minister Marcelo Ebrard has provided bullish commentary on Covaxin via a series of tweets on Tuesday. Now, with that being said, great information. Again, you always want something like that to happen. So what more could you ask for, except for, I mean, you got the foreign minister talking about it. So it's going to be in the news. More people are going to know about it, which is going to be great. So accelerated vaccine rollout, extremely positive for Ocugen stock. Now, the race to vaccinate the world is one in which investors are increasingly starting to recognize won't be driven by one or two vaccine options, right? So most people have thought, well, maybe it's only going to be two, but as you can see, Ocugen is getting more resources and more opportunities, which means that they're going to have residual opportunity. They're going to have that passive, just continued, just automatic opportunities for their growth. So I really like that. So with Ocugen, shareholders are hoping countries such as US or UK could authorize more vaccines for use. So indeed, such a move could provide additional momentum, right, which is that race. Given Ocugen's U.S. presence, there's an increasing hope Covaxin could be authorized by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration at some point. Again, great news, great opportunity. Keep that in mind when you're looking at the charts and when you're hearing about it, because this right here is going to be a major opportunity for this stock. So super excited about it. I mean, again, I am super passionate about talking about these stocks, especially for what they provide, but this is awesome. So now with that being said, let's see what Investor Place, the analysis reporter, has to say. We're finally in the home stretch when it comes to the COVID-19 race. There are a few other companies that are also advocating and pushing, and that people are using their resource in order to do the shot, which, by the way, which I've heard is when they get the first shot, it hurts for a day or two, and then they wait a couple weeks, and then they take their second shot. But with that being said, Ocugen is a biotech looking to bring Covaxin, right, like we talked about, the Bharat biotech, to the American shores. That's where it's going to be a major opportunity, which is going to make things change. Now, with that being said, again, Covaxin is an inactivated vaccine that works by teaching the immune system to make antibodies against the virus. Now, Ocugen is planning to sell 100 million doses of the 2-dose vaccine in the U.S. this year. It will file for emergency use authorization, EUA, in April. So I'm sure you've heard that before through the grapevine, but again, EUA, emergency use authorization, which is a great opportunity for them to be able to use that technology over here quickly, and that's the key. Now, Ocugen aims for a second quarter launch, starting with imported shots before ramping up production in the U.S. So this is what he has to say. This is what the analyst has to say. At this point, the main catalyst for Ocugen stocks are updates on the vaccine news. Its other products focused on gene therapy to treat blindness diseases are interesting, which, again, I think they are because I wear contacts and glasses since I was in the 6th grade. But Ocugen has never had a drug approved as of yet, which that can take a while, so keep that in mind. But here's what they say. It's a speculative play at this stage. You have to chart this one and time you exit and entry positions, which that's going to be just, common knowledge. That's what you always have to do, and that's the whole point of following charts and following companies. You're always going to have to follow them and keep up and see what they're doing. So with that being said, guys, I hope that was added value. I really appreciate you listening, but let's go ahead and finish this video off with the chart analysis. So when I first look at this chart, the first thing I notice is going to be the trend line. I always look at that right away. There's no other thing that you want to pay attention to more than the trend line. So where's the resistance? Where's the support? So as you can see, I would say the new resistance, or where we're really going to be looking at here, is roughly around 620, maybe around 650. So I would say 6.5 is going to be your new support line. Now, with that being said, what you also want to notice is going to be the bar graph, right? So right below it, you're looking at the volume, again, which is buys and sells, not vice versa. So as you can see, December the 23rd, you've got 918 million. Now, if we fast forward to where we're at today, which is going to be, I would say, on the 7th. Check out the 7th and the 9th. On the 9th, you've got roughly around 18 million, and on the 7th, you've had 86 million. Now, why is that? What makes it the difference? Well, that's going to be that catalyst. That's going to be the vaccine opportunities, especially the situation with Mexico. So as you can see, again, when you're looking at the green box, that means it closed higher than what it opened up as. So you're looking at that wick. That means that there was continued buys that brought it up all the way to $8.06. So with that being said, if you back up, you can look at this bar and there's a high of $18.77. So there has been at one point, which is going to be February the 8th, 2021, a huge group of retail that was involved, and so they haven't forgot about this company. So when you're looking at it, you can still see that we've had to have that correction, which was all in March, which everyone felt and everyone understands that there was a lot more red than there was green. But that's okay because the correction is finally fizzled out. Now, with that being said, looking at our stock, now that we've got that good news, there might be an opportunity for it to continue to grow, which is great. So I hopefully it'll continue to do that, as I feel like there's a great opportunity for that. Now, with that being said, guys, I hope I was able to bring added value for you. I hope, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm always trying to bring more information and update you as quickly as possible and efficiently as possible. So thank you so much for listening to this video. And with that being said, welcome to the Ticker family.